Hey, this is Matt once again. What about in the video? This is another paid request. This time for, I think he wants me to say Joey. If not, I apologize. But the way he made it seem like he wanted to be called Joey. Again, if not, I apologize. But for those interested in requesting any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, what have you, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. I also have a second YouTube channel, as well as a channel on the Odysee website that has a lot of my videos backed up. So all those links are down below in the info box. The request would be for pretty much anything. But he wanted me to talk about a Tupac Shakur album called All Eyez on Me. Now, Tupac Shakur, I'll be honest, I knew more of him as an actor than as an artist. Of course I knew his music, but the song I always thought with Tupac is not the song on this album. It's the one called Changes, which is a take on the Bruce Hornsby, The Way It Is. That's the way it is. Bruce Hornsby and I forget the band he was with, but Bruce Hornsby was the main piano player, singer, and then Tupac had that song and used it for his song Changes. And Changes is a great song. It's my favorite Tupac song. And movie-wise, I would see him in movies and go, whether I liked or disliked the movie, he's a damn good actor. I liked the film Juice. I did like the film Gridlocked with him and, what was his name? He was in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, it'll come to me later. But Gridlocked I enjoyed. And I always thought, okay, this guy's got the acting chops. He could easily be the best rapper turned actor. And sadly, his life was cut short because he died when he was 25. Only 25. Because there's the whole thing between him and Death Row Records and Suge Knight, and he was shot at once before, multiple times. And there's a thing between him and Biggie Smalls. So it'd be a battle between like him and Snoop Dogg versus Puff Daddy and Biggie Smalls. And did Suge Knight want Tupac dead because of... There's a whole East Coast, West, like all that other stuff as well. And it's a shame because we lost out on a lot of potential that Tupac could have brought to the table. And as for the album at hand, if I said I was a big fan of it, I'd be lying. I'm not a big rap guy, but there are rap songs I like. But if I go towards music, it's towards rock and roll, maybe heavy metal, a lot of movie soundtracks. But rock and roll to heavy metal is usually what I go towards. There are rap songs I do enjoy. Like Tupac Changes I really enjoy. The Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise. Some of the songs on Judgment Night soundtrack, which has a bit of heavy metal mixed in with rap. DMX. I love Esto de Divertia. Ain't No Sunshine When It's Gone. They don't know who we be. I like that song. They don't know who we be. I just like everything, there's always exceptions. It depends. Like, I'm not a big country music fan, but there are country music songs like Kenny Rogers, The Gambler, or Garth Brooks, the song at the end of Frequency. Like Kanye West, there were some of his songs I liked. Because I like the... How do you think about Kanye West as a person? Not going to get into that. But song-wise, I like some of the melodies he has in some of his songs. I really like the sort of the melody, orchestra, different sound he was put into some of the rap songs. I did like that. This is much more down and dirty rap songs. And you definitely feel the fire because this is after he's been shot and you don't know a whole lot who to trust. He was fighting bad verbally against the people. There's a lot of, I know who you are, and sort of his verbal defense and attack against the people that would try to bring him down. And I like Tupac's voice. No matter what I say about the songs, Tupac has a damn good voice. I think that makes the songs at least easy enough to listen to. It's just I wasn't a big fan of the beats. It wasn't the lyrics. I didn't have problems with that. It wasn't his voice, because like I said, he has a damn good voice. Just a lot of the beats in the back that kind of ran together, and I just wasn't big on it. I don't know how else to word it. Like if he had beats like changes, like that type of beat in the background, but then his verbal his great verbal quality and the lyrics that really invoke your emotion, but with the background of changes like that type of beat, I would have liked this a lot more. So if you go like ambitions as a writer, yeah, I didn't mind this. There's a bit of piano which I liked. I won't deny ya, I'm a straight rider, spin at adversaries envious and after me. I'd rather die before they capture me, watch me bleed. Which is a bit sad to hear these lyrics now because we know what happened to him. So sometimes I listen to these lyrics and go, I just he has so much potential as an actor, and if he had done the Kanye West type of album, where there's a lot more like orchestra, melody, that type of stuff, that would have been awesome because Tupac I think has the best voices for rap. And I think that also helped, as well as having like that bit of charm and presence that made him for the short amount of time, a pretty damn good actor. And you just say, you could argue that he is the best rapper turned actor in terms of talent. All About You wasn't big into the beat of it. Scandalous. Tupac has a good voice. Then I like some of the lyrics. I met you through my home and now your alley don't know me. So disappointed cause baby that shit was so phony. Again, not big on the beat, but the lyrics and voice worked. Got My Mind Made Up. That's what he did with Corrupt, Redman, and Method Man. Actually, Jason Voorhees got name dropped among others. That, was there. I'm not good at reviewing music, so I don't know how else to go into detail. That one I didn't mind the chorus. How do you want it? Tell me. How does it feel? How do you want it? Do you need it? Yeah, I kept thinking he was going to go with that, but it wasn't. I do like the lyric, baby, just alleviate your clothes, to have to fly up out of it. For some reason, I like that lyric. He did the song Two of America's Most Wanted with Snoop Dogg. Ain't nothing but a gangsta party. Better be prepared when you cappers busted me. And even when you watch the music video, you tell that, there's another version of Biggie Smalls, another version of Puff Daddy, kind of this, you're some of the people that try to kill me along with Suge Knight. You better be better prepared next time. No More Pain, that's definitely a challenge under Death Row Records. When I die, I want to be a living legend, say my name. And sadly, that did become the case. That absolutely did become the case for it. There is a reason why people will do holograms of Tupac, and there would be people, real life people, and then you have a Tupac kind of like almost doing a chorus with a hologram, which always a bit strange but interesting. Like you're doing a duet with someone who's not there. It is interesting though. Same with Hearts of Men, again, Suge Knight and Death Row Records. They just 25 is way too long, young, way too damn young. You know, life goes on about his lost comrades. You definitely feel a bit of emotion in that. Uh, I didn't mind the song. The one I probably had heard the more so than the others is California Love. California Love. Because that was in Battle of Los Angeles, which is a film I liked. That was in Iron Man 2. I think it's been other movies too, but those specifically. And that's a song I know I've heard in movies, so that one I did recognize. I didn't mind it. That one I didn't mind the beat of it. Um, there's the one called Wonder Why They Call You Bitch. I did like the rhythm to that. Love you like the sister, but you die too quick. You wonder what they call you a bitch. You wonder what they call you a bitch, dude. Like that, like I said, nice rhythm to it. You bob your head too. But like I said, a lot of the songs, it's just, I'm enjoying his voice. He had the right deepness, but it wasn't growly. Like DMX, I liked his voice as well, but sometimes it'd be like literally growling like a dog. So it's not quite that deep, but it's not light and airy either. He definitely had a strength to his voice. Like he 100% bought and sold into what he was saying. So, like I said, maybe because I'm not a big rap guy, so if you are, the beats, you're used to it, or that's more your cup of tea. Like I said, I would say like Wonder Why They Call You Bitch, California Love Remix, and the Ambitions as a Writer. Those are probably the three I would take a little bit above the other songs in the album. So like I said, I mean, I'm probably not the right guy to review this, but at the same time, it's a bit hard to review because I'm sitting there going, okay, it's kind of like the rap songs that, you know, if I try to listen to as a kid, I'd be like, I don't know. Then I turn on AC/DC, or I turn on Metallica, or I turn on Aerosmith, or I mean, I'm the guy that likes you Hardline, I'll Be There from Rapid Fire, or Hearts on Fire, Vince Cola, Rocky 4, so again, maybe I'm just the wrong audience for it, but so when I say I like Tupac, I liked his voice, I liked his mannerisms, I liked him as an actor. Changes will still be my favorite song of his, and I could see the appeal. I could see the way he commanded respect, and say, oh shit, what's this about? So I never did see that film that you tried to find for the longest time with Johnny Depp. It was about the murders of Tupac Shakur and company. What was that called, actually? I mean, I don't think it got good reviews. I know one time Sylvester Stallone was going to do one. City of Lies. Which that was a film about the murders of Tupac and Notorious B.I.G. Yeah, you had Johnny Depp and Forrest Whitaker. It was set to be released in 2018, but the studio pulled from the schedule, following the closure of Global Road Entertainment. It was released March 2021. Mixed reviews from critics. 51% on Rotten Tomatoes. And it has a 6.5 on IMDb. Yeah, I never saw the movie. I mean, isn't it still a mystery as to what happened? So I don't know if you get any clear, satisfying ending to that story. I know one time Stallone was going to do a movie. Maybe it was kind of like that film that Sylvester Stallone was going to do at one point. Let me get the info. Yeah, MTV.com, 2003. Sylvester Stallone will play LAPD Detective Russell Poole and Rampart Scandal. Sylvester Stallone is slated to write, direct, and star in a film about the deaths of Biggie and Tupac and the LA Police Department corruption scandal that lurks beneath the story. Called Rampart Scandal, it centers on a massive internal investigation of the LAPD that some say links off-duty officers to the murders of Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac Shakur. In the movie, which Variety reports will be shot from several different perspectives like the Japanese film Rashomon, Stallone will play LAPD Detective Russell Poole. The real-life Poole was a key figure in exposing the corruption in LAPD's Rampart division, and his interpretation of events is key to the theories that say Biggie and Tupac were killed as part of a Dane police rap power triangle. In Broomfield's documentary, Poole... Is that the... Yeah, the detective. Poole purports that Death Row Honcho Suge Knight is the one responsible for Tupac's death. Huh. Yeah, that was 2003 and that never happened. I wonder why it never happened. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I'm delving deep into this. No, it just says at one point they were going to make the movie. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I guess they just didn't happen, so it is what it is. So I was just curious about that. But for those who are fans, what is your favorite song of Tupac? Was one that... Are there more... Because I didn't find a lot in this album. Are there more Tupac songs that have the feel of changes, where it's more of like a melody type of background with Tupac's voice? Or was that just sort of a lone thing? I'm curious about that. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. But thanks once again, man. Take care, everyone. We'll see you guys later. And Tupac, definitely was talented. Gone way too soon. Way too damn soon. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.